Gemini single friends. Thanks for joining me. It's Tarotmylove. I'm David. We're going to do your singles reading, the Four Pillars read. Sometimes put in the title Meet the Soulmate, because that's kind of what it is, a meet and greet with the soulmate. Because we're looking here, a little bit different reading. We're asking the cards, we're asking Spirit to show us the one who's for you, not the next ex-problem, next ex-wife. Just saw four wands there. So we're looking for the right one. So it's that kind of reading. I got your reading. Not looking for problems. If we see Three of Swords or something, doesn't necessarily mean that anybody's going to break up. Well, excuse me, absolutely won't mean. It won't mean anyone's going to break up. And this is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, however it may relate to you. And give me a like. I appreciate thumbs up if you like what I do, and I appreciate one subscribe, and we're getting there. We get to that 1,000 so we can go live, guys. And this reads the one on your mind, kind of a couples reading. Remember too, on Tuesdays we always do Geminis and Cancers, and we'll do this one, the heart reading, and we'll do we already did the heart reading. That's up, and we'll do this one, the singles reading. So I'm sorry. So this is the one that's for the right one for you. So if you have someone on your mind, check out the TheHeartSpread. This is, I like to say, super single, completely single, because we really want to bring in someone new. Likely, I envision this being someone you probably don't know. Good time to join a dating site. Find this person. We'll look at the four pillars, which is the emotional nature. Put out the cards here. We're going to have the Nine of Pentacles over judgment. Intellectually, we're going to have the Page of Cups over the world. Boy, that's quite a contrast. Go ahead and lay out sexually. Two of Cups. Wow, somebody loves love. I like that. The Five of Cups. Somebody has a lot of emotional energy, maybe water in their Venus and Mars energies. In their lovers, this is in their core values and the lifestyle aspect, okay? In the Four of Pentacles. Okay. So, if I have to clarify, I'll use the Klimt art deck here. I want to pull from a full deck when I clarify now. And so, we'll look at your person here. I'll look at the emotional first. Good news is they had a really solid childhood. Probably had that mom and dad who really loved them, and they have actually good self-esteem, pretty solid relationship. Probably mom and dad might still be married. I'll have some coffee, excuse me. Buenos dias. So there's someone emotionally, God, they might have a Cap Moon. I have to go there. I mean, Taurus Moon's not really that. You really have to go with a Cap Moon or even Aqua Moon, even though it's Pentacles, because they're just someone who's emotionally very solid, self-contained. You know, there's someone they could just sit by themselves in an airport lounge for hours, and you know they're not really not a big problem for them. They just have to sit by themselves with their phone or not. And you know, an air sign be crazy wanting to talk to people, and be a fire sign want to do things and interact. Whereas this person can be very just still and comfortable. So you may see that around them too. I think too with the judgment down in the bottom, they have a real calmness about them. That's what I would say, like an island. You might pick up on that. It's not bad. It's not bad. And with the Page of Cups, you know, I think they're charming and sweet and sincere. Maybe a little innocent. It's like they have a strange combination with the world down at the bottom. If it was the world up top, I'd go with like a genius and maybe someone multiple languages and has like this kind of just literally worldly. It's usually, I think, someone, but it's not exactly like that, because it's on the bottom. Um, but intellectually, someone that feels their thoughts. So it'd be a Mercury and water, and it could, I get Pisces, Mercury. So we could have like a Cap Moon and a Pisces Mercury here, which is going to put them in the neighborhood of Pisces. If the Mercury's there, it's either going to be Pisces or Aquarius or Aries, Sun. We're talking about. I get the feeling too they might just kind of be naive about love. Like they probably are not someone that's had a lot of love relationships. But love is like on their mind, but it's like at a sort of theoretical level. Like there's an immaturity about. Remember, this is your person. I'm not saying they're perfect. I'm not even saying this is bad. They could not be. Maybe they're not. Don't pick up age. They might. They're an adult. Maybe in their early 20s or mid 20s. And I just think they might have a very kind of idealistic, sort of romantic sort of notions about love. And their notions may kind of not involve a lot of sex, and so they lean more towards the Venus energy and the romantic elements of love. This person, and I think that's how they would talk like that too. And I think with the world down here in the bottom, it's like I think they have a lot of interest in the world, but they feel, man, they feel kind of small in the world. They feel self-contained, but they have this sense of their place in the world, and it's kind of realistic. They kind of know that they're not a jet setter, maybe, and but they kind of would like to be. I think, there's someone that probably has a lot of like dreams, and that they might talk about. If you kind of wouldn't take much to nudge them in that direction. They might be someone who keeps a journal, and they could be someone too that has an interest in people in foreign countries, from in foreign languages, something what they didn't grow up in. Uh, Even someone who's interested in moving overseas, are interested in dealing with different cultures. I think judgment here too would lead to that. Um, Calling themselves out. So I think they're really honest with themselves. There's a certain honesty. When they do like a self appraisal, it's like pretty solid. They don't beat themselves up. They can quickly kind of do it. This is maybe the Cap Moon. They can quickly do a self assessment, and it's going to be pretty accurate. As to what's really going on. And then in terms of love, and if we're dealing like with a Pisces personality, this could definitely be a Pisces Venus. This Two of Cups here. Pisces Venus is exalted there. Um, and let's see, with the Mars wouldn't be Pisces Mars. It could be a Pisces Moon, Mars too. It could have a Pisces. It wouldn't be unusual. Mars and Venus. And you can see that Mars is not as happy, in a water sign like Pisces than Venus is, because Venus is like you know, throwing a rabbit into a briar patch. But the love here is also very idealistic and romanticized, can be, with a Pisces Venus, and go along with their, Page of Cups. I call it the blood and guts, and also call it the eighth house. So my guess is this person doesn't have a lot of experience with the blood and guts of a real relationship. Living with someone day in day out, dealing with them. Everything from their farts to, when you fall in love. There's danger. They could be hurt, and now you're worried, and now you're hurt because they're hurt, and there's a lot of things that come with it. The blood and guts that you really don't really get if you just spend your life fantasizing about a relationship and how wonderful it would be. So I don't see this as someone who has a lot of experience in terms of love and relationship. And also, with the Five of Cups here, if that's their Mars in Pisces, it makes sense too. a lot of times of Mars and Pisces, the energy's not so sexual. They're not quite as sexual, and they're really going to put the emphasis on the love nature. And so this would be someone, and thank God you're the soulmate because, I mean, I don't know, this someone could be a virgin. I mean, but or they could just stay a virgin, not even care. Like they're going to hold out, and they're not going to settle like this person. So again, good you're the one. You know, this not that kind of reading. So the good news is, if you're sensitive around this, they're not going to have. If you want to play the game, see who's had the most lovers. You're very most likely going to win that game. So, give you a little hint. You know, if you want to win one right out of the chute, I really got a feeling about that one too. Now, in terms of love and relationships, I mean, in terms of their lifestyle and core values, I'm seeing love in relationships, but they're not putting a lot of energy into it, either one. They really truly might be someone that's just, well, is it that weird that people are single? What's wrong with me? It's like, wow, they could actually be single. But I don't know, not even just single. They might be someone who's never really had a solid, real relationship. Maybe they had a boyfriend, maybe they had a girlfriend, you know, but it never really got serious. Maybe they never really spent the night together or anything like that. Um, and I can't imagine what they do with this lovers and the Four of Pentacles. I think they might not have a lot of work experience, you know. Um, if they do anything, it would be like something like help, what would be like an intern or a receptionist kind of thing. Uh, something that they're doing um, with the lovers, I think that they can be charming in terms of work and stuff, but they really don't. They themselves don't want to put a lot of energy into it, and I don't think like in terms of relationship too. I think they're going to be kind of receptive, even like a little bit passive. Like you're going to definitely have to, you know, be the dominant here, and I definitely don't mean whips and chains. I just mean they're going to want you to take the lead, like almost like in a classical male-female sense. The you would expect from the divine masculine is that projective energy, and they're going to be more receptive kind of energy. So um, I see with the lovers too. They probably have a feeling like, and you see it in the Page of Cups, like they're a little person in a big world, and they're often might feel, particularly in the work world, very uncomfortable, almost like they really have a strong sense of almost being like slave to these people for money, of having no control, of feeling kind of insignificant and feeling sensitive from that, just wanting to remove their energy from all of that, you know. They don't like that feeling. Um, so I think like they really are not driven right now to put a lot of their energy into like a work life too. Um, I think they're longing all their life to give themselves to their soulmate though, and I think they're prepared for it too. You know, they're basically with this Nine of Pentacles, very stable and ready. You know, it's really kind of that thing with them. I think they just haven't met the right person here. So, um, let me know what you think of that, Gemini, and give me a like. I appreciate it. Thumbs up really helps. I've discovered working with the AI, and I hope this gives you some idea. Join a dating site, and even you probably have to go out with all these people. Just start chatting them up. You can see if some of these things start to ring a bell, and there you go. Thank you guys. It's for the first half of June.